Hi everyone, I'm back again with another video and welcome to my channel. First I want to thank everyone for subscribing and for all your nice comments, and I really do appreciate the warm welcome that I've gotten here on YouTube. I also wanted to give a couple shout outs to some people that I failed to mention in my other videos. Persaholic Carrie, I enjoy watching your channel. Rachel75, Diamond76, Carla T, Nina Bina. I watched your channel one day and caught up on all your videos, and I so enjoyed it. D&B Girl, thanks for subscribing. Kevin Doll X, I enjoy your videos so much. You're such a joy to watch. I can tell how much you love your bags. Karen F, thanks for subscribing. 234 Lore, I enjoy watching your channel. Angelica65, Miss Panders 10, I can tell how much you love your Louis Vuittons, and I enjoy watching you so much. And of course the Glamorous Life and your gorgeous blonde hair, which I so wish I could have a little bit of. So just wanted to say thanks again for the hours of entertainment, and I better get on with this because I'm not going to be able to squeeze it all in 15 minutes. I do have to say that this is the first time that I've had all of my bags out of their dust bags and out where I can see them all, and I'm a little bit overwhelmed because I didn't realize that I had 19 Dooneys. And I just sold 4 of them, so I had 23, so that's a little scary. But as I look around me here, and I'm sorry you can't see, but I'm going to show you one by one, I'm seeing a lot of browns. You know, a lot of fall colors. I guess I'm not a color person. Would you guess by what I'm wearing? I don't know. I guess I just prefer the neutrals. So, my first Dooney that I ever got, I got at the outlet center, and it was the large double pocket sack, I believe. It was a hobo style, and it was a great bag for a while, but I kind of just figured that I outgrew it. So shortly after that, I started watching Dooney on QVC, and my love for Dooneys, just from that very first bag, I just saw how well made it was, and I didn't turn back from there. From there, no other bag will do it for me, I guess. I have a couple Michael Kors bags, couple Coach bags, and a couple Anushka bags, but I just don't reach for them as much. They're just not a Dooney, and I just don't feel like myself. I think that was Pecan Tan Beauty that I heard that from before, and I totally get it. So this was my first Dooney that just, I fell in love with this leather and this beautiful sheen on, this is a snake embossed hobo. It was the TSB on QVC last, I think it was sometime in the summer, or late summer or something. But I just loved it. Zipper on the back, pocket on the back. It just is a nice, easy hobo style to carry, and I just so enjoyed it for months. And then next came along another TSV from QVC, and I just fell in love with this bag. And you know what? I'm not a satchel girl. I've always been a shoulder bag, hobo type of a, a girl that I just like to throw it over my shoulder and be easy with it there. But this, I just fell in love with the buckles and the equestrian detailing, and actually ordered 2 colors, the brown and the black, and I knew I had to send one back. Whichever one I decided I liked less was hard. I sent the brown one back because I just loved the contrasting of the black, but since that very day I've been wanting that brown one, and I just haven't made the purchase because another one, obviously, as you'll see, always came along. So I just love, this is my favorite thing right here, the cell phone pocket. My phone slips right in there. My iPhone 5S slips right into this pocket. I barely have to ever open this bag up. It was just fun bag to carry. I carried it all last winter with my boots, and I just loved how it looked with boots because it's so equestrian inspired. So, shortly after I got this one, for Christmas, I got myself my next bag from the outlet center, and here she is. It's the Cracofino satchel in the color, I believe this is cognac. And when I first saw this on QVC, I ordered 3 colors, and knowing that I would have to make a decision and send 2 back because I just couldn't decide when I saw it in the presentation. I also like the Timoro Brown and the taupe. I decided to keep the taupe, but then I noticed there was some discoloration in the hardware, and so I had to send that one back, and I decided to keep this one, which I think is just beautiful with the contrast in the veining here. The problem with this, no outside pocket, Dooney. We love those outside pockets for the cell phones. I'm telling you, that is such a convenience, and not all of the bags have that. So this one I just loved also with my boots, and carrying it in the winter time is great because this Croco finish does not, it doesn't get affected by weather. So I carried it through the snow, sleet, all the bad weather. And then I haven't really carried it much in the spring or summer. It was put away for my other, summery bags. And so I'm excited to get this one back out. And I'm kind of eyeing that new Zip satchel in the Croco with the dark Timoro Brown trim that QVC just had on its presentation. Oh my gosh, I wanted to order it so badly, but 19 and counting, I have to be really selective, and I have to really, there's a couple on my wish list now that I just can't make a decision on, so I have to just not do anything. That's what happens, I shut down. So after that, I fell in love with, I saw it on the Dooney and Bourke website, and I fell in love with it, and then I ended up going to the outlet and seeing it there, so I had to have it. And this is the Florentine Stanwich Satchel in the color Natural. And when I was there at the outlet that day, I couldn't decide between 3 colors that they had. They had red, Timoro Brown, and this natural, and I just loved the contrast of this natural color. And this is just a charm I have from Fossil. So I just put it on recently, and I thought, I'll try to carry it with that. I don't normally use charms, but I thought it was kind of cute. So I do love this bag. This is probably one of my favorites. I don't carry it much because I'm so nervous about the weather and it getting wet and everything. Another one without a back pocket, Dooney. Would love to see a back pocket on this one. So that day I couldn't decide between this one and the brown Timoro. So guess what? Yep, I got them both. Love it. This one doesn't have contrast in the handles, obviously. It's got the same color, but it's such a rich, dark-looking color, and I just love it. So here they are. And I love that the Stanwich is not as big as the regular Florentine satchel, and it's bigger than the small Florentine satchel because I need one just in between those two. And so here's how it looks carried by the strap. It's got the long strap and crossbody too. It doesn't have, that wide of a profile, that crossbody. It still works pretty well, but I'm not a big crossbody person, so I normally just carry it on one shoulder if I'm shopping. So, love, love, love. And I have a confession to make. I did buy the red one as well. I went back like a week later and I got the red one, but I ended up not carrying that one as much, even though it was gorgeous. I loved it, but I just found myself not reaching for it very often because I just didn't have as many things to wear it with. So that is one of the bags that I ended up selling recently on eBay, and it sold right away. I think people love that red. So anyway, those are the Stanwich. And then shortly after that, went back to the outlet. Had to have this one. This is the Toledo Medium Male Satchel in the color Rouge. And, you know, I don't carry this one as much either, but it just has such a nice, easy silhouette to carry. It's also very weather friendly, so in the winter and the fall, with the rain and the snow and the sleet, this is perfect because it just rolls off of this sheen. There's a long strap on this one. I'm sorry, I forgot to take that one out and attach it on. I love this strap on the Toledos because it's nice and thick and wide compared to the Stanwich. See, there's a little bit of a difference. It's just not as thick and substantial. I wish Dooney would put some thicker straps on a lot of their bags because their bags are heavy, let's face it. They are not light. So this one carries nicely, you know, on the shoulder. It's also a very nice crossbody. If I would lengthen this a little bit, it would hang a little bit lower. But it doesn't pop out too far here, so it's a nice crossbody bag too. It's really pretty. It's got the colored whip stitching to match the body of the bag, and I love this rouge color, but I kind of was regretting not getting the blue because I really think the blue is pretty with the brown. I ordered the small satchel, Toledo Satchel in the blue, from Dooney and Bourke when it was on sale. I ended up returning it because it was a little too small for me. Because it tapers up like the Stanwich, it tapers up like this. It had a really small opening at the top, and it ended up being a little bit too small. So that was that. And then I ended up getting another QVC TSV. And I was really on the fence about this bag because I'm not a big tote person, but I'm telling you, this pattern grew on me. And I ended up having to have it, so it is just such a fun bag. And it's not too big of a tote that you can't get away with this as a everyday bag, because I can just put my purse organizer that I use in here with my things, and I'll have a little bit of extra room on the sides for anything extra that I want to carry. So, and it's light. It was so refreshing to have a light Dooney. So I loved it so much that when I was making the decision on the black, I couldn't decide if I wanted the pink or the black. So shortly after this was on, aired as a TSV, the As Is bag started rolling in. So I was able to get this one as is, and it came in perfect condition. I mean, the accessory, the cosmetic little bag that comes with it, was still wrapped in its original wrapping. Not a blemish on this bag. I was lucky enough to get one that was barely used. And this is the little accessory that comes with it, and it's just so cute. I love it. So, but you know what, I don't get much use out of these bags as well, because I carry a tote bag to work every day with my purse. And so if I carry this as a purse and my work tote, I'm carrying 2 tote bags to work, and I'm looking kind of funny, I think. So usually I would wear these on the weekends and things if I'm running around town. They're nice and light, like I said, so they're easy to carry. Okay, and this one last one before this video has to end and I have to make a part 2. This one I got at the outlet, and it's kind of a stiffer bag, but this is the wavy leather, and if you can see there, the texture. It's nice. I don't know, I just never thought, I wasn't a white bag person, but look at how this carries. It's just so pretty for the summertime. And it still looks equestrian because it's got all this belting. I love the white and the tan together. So it's got that opening where you can fold it in and always, fold it down and keep it open, which is normally what I do with this bag. But I just loved it. And I think I'm going to have to make a part 2 because my 15 minutes is up. So I'll see you in my next video with the rest of my bags. Thanks for watching. Bye.